Okay, so hookup culture is goated and probably the best thing to happen to America since LeBron. And I need you to understand something, big dog. I'm being very, very serious about this, right? Like, I don't know how this video has not been made by me before, but hookup culture literally saved dating as a concept. You're telling me a few years back, if I wanted to sleep with a woman, right, just want to have some relations, I had to like at least pretend I wanted to date or pretend I saw a future with her. That sounds ridiculous, does it not? People talk about like, oh no, like don't sleep around, don't sleep around. Look, bro, at the end of the day, there are going to be people who want to sleep around. And at the end of the day, there are going to be people who lie about what they're looking for in order to sleep around. They're always going to exist. But do you think there's more or less of the liars now that hookup culture apps like Tinder are such a popular thing? And you understand transactional relationships come from traditionally how relationships were. They don't come from hookup culture. So all these people having these transactional relationships, that is 100% a product of the traditional market. Think about it, okay? Especially heteronormatively. What do women get from marriage, right? Traditionally, like if you're looking for something beyond love, like what are you getting? Okay, security, safety. Maybe you get some stuff paid for. Like again, for the rest of your life, you feel a bit safe. And the man gets, okay, so he definitely got something, but like the something in question was like her. You know, some people would say access to her body. And you guys know personally, I don't subscribe to that ideology. I think vagina is a renewable resource. Okay, you can find it anywhere. It's like there are new ones being made every day. Okay, but like also on the top, like they're being made every day, but they're not really being made. Like they're you have to wait some time after a vagina is created in order to get involved with it. You know what I mean? Then that time period is like 2 decades at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You should not sleep with babies. No relations with babies, okay? But I'm saying new people are being made in baby form constantly, and eventually they advance past baby form, and then it's you can get involved with that. But again, see, bro, meat also, member Johnson, whatever you want to call it, also a renewable resource. Like, you see my point, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't subscribe to the ideology where it's like having relations with a woman is like something that I should be like thankful for. Like, no, like you're welcome, because I gave it to you. But you see my point, okay? And that's these transactional relationships where these men, these ugly men, and they're not all men are ugly. I'm just saying these men in particular are ugly. They're looking at these women. I want to sleep with her. I want to sleep with her for a long time. Let me get in this relationship. I'll essentially pay and give her stability so she'll keep sleeping with me. Maybe she'll get, because I know some men are really into kids, passing on the genealogy. But the thing about kids, bro, it's a mutual thing, bro. Both people want kids. That's why I'll never understand. But anyways, you see my point. Okay, these things, like, it's looking for a trade-off. Like, oh man, I come off better if I have this attractive woman with me. Let me essentially pay to have her here. And then you have these people on social media who have never been in love before, never had feelings for anyone before, preach this gospel of transactional relationships. You have people like Shara7. Shout out Shara7, by the way. I do like her content. But it's like there are people who look at her content and think that's just what relationships are. That's just how men and women are. That's just how they interact. Like everything is sex work. And that's not the case. You know what hookup culture does? Hookup culture does. Okay. Say I'm single. I want to sleep. I want to smash somebody. I want to get in some guts. Okay. I'm gonna wiggle in there. What am I gonna do? Okay. Open Tinder, swipe, swipe, swipe. People know what some people on Tinder are looking for relationships. We know what Tinder's about, okay? I can find someone else looking for that same very thing, okay? And I can pipe them that night, maybe the next night. And it's not really a transaction per se because it's what we both want, okay? We're vibing, okay? And that's the vibe in the moment for us to have relations. Now, sometimes even, if you're doing well enough, like just in general, you can surpass beyond that point, okay? It can become much more of a thing. And that happened to me quite a bit, okay? And those connections I made from those moments of just like, oh, like whatever, like I'm just trying to smash this person or just trying to see if I can get in there, see what I can get done. Those connections I made were the best connections because there wasn't pressure of, oh my gosh, I want to date this person. I have to offer them something. Okay, they have to offer me something. Like, do you see what I mean? Casual dating, the casualness of it has allowed people to approach actual connections without the pressure of, oh my gosh, bro, I got to take you out. I got to take you out on this dinner. Oh man, he's going to take me out on this dinner. Oh, we're going to go back. Do I put out on the first night? Do I not put it? You don't have to think about that, right? Because at the end of the day, you're just talking. Sometimes you're talking to multiple people at once. And again, that video, why rosters is, will save your life, that's going to come out at some point. But right now I'm just talking about dating dynamics in general. If it wasn't for casual dating, we would be cooked. Like we would be cooked entirely. And that's why, bro, these words that we used to cling on to are having entirely different meanings now. Like dating used to mean not yet boyfriend, girl, not yet relationship stuff, right? But now you can be dating someone, but they're not necessarily your partner. You don't have to lock in, okay? You can look at all of your options before you decide, hey, I want to lock in on a relationship with this person in particular. Because locking in with relationships in particular, very risky. And do you know how many people get in these situations where they're content, like they're just okay, they're like fine, whatever, neither person wants to leave, like they're not into each other, but neither person wants to dip like that. Like I'm sure you all have a friend where they're just treading water in their relationship because they're like, oh yep, I guess this is what it is. Imagine back before there was ever a casual point before you got there, right? And again, I talk about this all the time. There are like women, men who you talk to them one time and they literally think that you're like dating. Like they think you're in a relationship with them. Or I should say, they think you're dating them seriously. They think you're in the courting process. The act of casual dating, hookup culture, has allowed us to actually get to know somebody before we truly commit to it, bro. Like, dude, there were women that I was telling them I loved them. Did I mean it? Not necessarily. But we were telling one another that we loved each other before we were in an official relationship. That's perfect. That's what you need. That's ideal. Like the concept of getting into a relationship with someone you don't love yet is so crazy to me. Like that's actually absurd. You're telling me oh wow, hey, South African brother, hey, thanks for the follow. Bro, man, I forgot to turn this off, bro. But anyways, point is, bro, it's telling me my Twitch oh yeah, by the way, I stream on Twitch. Okay, all that stuff will be in the description below. But dude, I don't know if it's gonna pop up on your screen, bro. It just popped up on my screen. So I just realized if I'll probably look schizophrenic if you didn't see what I just saw. But yeah, bro, it says I'm not even connected to Twitch. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, the concept of like you're dating someone, you enter a relationship and you're like, oh, I might love them at some point. I might love them eventually. What? And you're monogamous with them? Off a guess, off a prediction? What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, that's why when people diss casual dating, I'm like, okay, then what do you do? Serious date? Everybody? At all time? Like, does that shit not sound fucking stupid? Like, the thing is, look, I feel like some people think like I'm like a little campy sometimes. I play into things. But does that not sound genuinely stupid to you? Like, if you could compare, okay, I love this person and now we're going to date, compared to, I'm going to date this person and then, maybe at some point I'll love them. Like, which makes more sense to you? All the bad parts of the dating game nowadays is people trying to cling on to the past, to cling on to traditional relationships. Traditional setups, bro. Niggas used to fucking give this B-word's father a cow and be like, hey, here's a cow. Give me your daughter. I'm going to sleep with her. Consent. Was it even consensual back then? We don't know. But it's like, okay, look, I'll give you this. Give me your child, bro. Sometimes they would literally be, bro, like, I'll never forget. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget. This girl, she had like traditional values. She was trying to talk to me. Or no, she didn't have traditional values. Basically, she was trying because she liked me. Y'all, bro, okay, I'm going to have to get on my soapbox real quick. Most women, bro, that I've come across personally don't have the traditional values, okay? Most of them don't want providers, or at least that's not what they tell me. And I'm like, hey man, as long as you're not making me provide, I'm not tripping. So it was like, you can want that provider all you want, but if I'm not gonna do it, regardless of if you try to trick me in, it's not happening. Anyways, point is, I remember, dude, I don't know which part of the story I'm gonna tell you first. Basically, a lot of women not looking for providers, okay? Contrary to what the internet will tell you. But I remember I was talking to this one girl and she was like, oh, like I think we work out because, I'm not looking for like a provider, like I'm into 50-50, which by the way, I don't like the term 50-50. The way it's used sounds like a slur. 50-50 to me, I mean contributing proportionally to the relationship. Like if you make no money and I make money, I do, then yeah, obviously I'm going to pay for more things than you do, right? It's not like 50, I'm not nickel and diming you over exactly 50%. Right. But anyways, this girl, she's like, oh yeah, like, I'm with 50-50. I'm not like blah, blah, blah. That's why we're working. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, do you understand how many women don't want provider men? Like, do you understand how many women are willing to go 50-50? Like that was kind of insulting to me. I was like, you think I can't find another woman that would want to go 50-50? Like don't come to me with that shit. Oh yeah, but anyways, this girl, she was trying to hide the different girl, by the way. She was trying to like hide the fact that her that she had traditional values. So she was telling me about her family, like, cause we were arguing. It was about some BS, right? But basically, she would talk about, oh, my dad does this for my mom, da 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 da. Dude, come to find out, her dad married his wife when she was like 16 and he was like 24 or 25 or something. I don't remember if the age gap was that. All I remember is I heard the age gap and I heard she was a minor while it happened. I was like, what? Like that, those are the people that are on your team. If you're against casual dating, those are the people that are on your team. Those are the people that you're trying to like, yeah, no, like, yeah, like, no. It's just like, the thing is, hookup culture, casual date, you can't point out something to me that makes it bad unless you want to talk about. I might say, look, I don't have the statistics to back this, but I could say it could be safer on the STD front, given the fact that, you know, when you're out there sleeping around with a bunch of people, hey man, get tested, and the other people have the same mindset. Not everyone has that, of course, but that's different from someone, again, sneaking around and then being like, okay, I'm just going to slide on this other person. Other person could be a complete, burning. They could be the Human Torch, and then they Human Torch you, and then you Human Torch your husband or wife. But anyways, again, you slowly get to know people. Okay, for one, you can get what you want, okay, without lying. Okay, you don't need to put too much of yourself forward in order to get certain levels of intimacy that you desire. Two, you save time, okay? Save a lot of time that could be wasted, okay? Because three, you're seeing multiple options at once. You're seeing multiple things. You're seeing, okay, I'm growing with this person this way. Me and this person, we don't really mesh like this. The person you don't really mesh with, and you throw them away after like a month of like casually dating, hookup culture, hooking up with, I hate the term hookup culture. It's going to be in the caption though. But it's like, you're hooking up with that person for a month and you're like, I've seen how I'm clicking with other people. I'm not clicking with this person this way. Drop them. As opposed to, you date that person for 3 to 4 months and then realize, wait, this isn't working. Because one, you have nothing to compare it to. And two, you're putting yourself in a box of being so locked in on a committed relationship. Like literally, like I can't think of a negative, right? Especially socially, I can't think of a negative. Like again, if you want to say, oh, people might be burning, okay, whatever. But like, which is a problem. Like that's not a good thing. But like socially, when people are like, oh, the dating game's ruined because of casual dating, no, it's not. Like, in what way? Bro, I kind of have this video because someone commented in my last video. They're like, oh, is this lifestyle? Is it like fruitful for the soul? And people are like, no, da da da. And I'm like, bro, if you're not a casual dater, you don't have to casual date. That's fine. But I'm telling you, casual dating, hookup culture has completely optimized dating. You're wasting so much less time. You're not getting too emotionally invested in people who don't deserve your emotional investment. And you can actually focus on real connections without the pressure of either A, gender roles, I have to perform this, you have to perform this, or two, just in general, the pressure of pursuing someone, like in life. Like that, like regardless of gender, there's pressure in when you're actually taking someone serious. You have time to take them not serious. Like, do we see how this is like a great thing? Like this is literally like an amazing invention, casual dating, and people are sitting here shitting on it. So yeah, no, you who doesn't like hookup culture, bro, fuck you. I'm sorry. But like legitimate, like hookup culture is amazing. And I feel like people think like I put on like this little like bit for you, but like no. I'm a casual dating enthusiast. Now obviously, once you decide you want to be in a relationship with someone, of course, like by all means, like yeah, do that. But if we're talking about dating, getting to know people, and people are like, oh, casual dating ruined it, no, you just can't do it wrong, or you're just ugly, a loser, and nobody wants you. Okay, that video also is going to come out soon, and it's going to be something like why nobody wants you. And why you're gonna die alone. No, I'm not gonna say die alone part. I need to find a way to YouTubeify it. But basically, I'm gonna talk about why no one wants you. Okay, and that's why you hate hookup culture. Okay, because no one desires you. But that's okay, because if you watch that video, I can save you. Right? But that's the video for today, and I really hope it struck a chord with you, because this is something that I'm very passionate about, and I'm glad that I'm able to deliver this in a very concise video. But again, as I mentioned, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh man, because like, I took a couple days in between posting and the videos aren't as long. Like I mentioned in, it was either previous video or video before. It's going to not slow down. Yeah, it's going to slow down a bit and like shrink a little bit just because of the move. And also my monogamous partner, she's going to come here today, and then we're going to go to New York, and I'm not really going to be able to record like that. So that's also part of the issue. But Yeah, and also, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. Got a lot of stuff to handle. But the last video is performing very well. You guys seem to like that one, so I'm hoping again, like if I'm doing a lot more like focused videos like this, you guys can really like bite them and chew on them, and that'll be okay with you. But again, obviously, especially once I'm gonna stay with my mom for a bit, like obviously before I move into my place. But like once I move into the place, obviously I'm hopefully gonna have a much larger video for you, a lot more yapping. But yeah, just overall, I want to make sure I'm giving y'all the goods, like right here. Like I want to make sure y'all got it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit of batch recording, so when I'm not here, I'm still able to give you guys the content you may or may not yearn for. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, everything I have to say. I'm so sorry, and I love you. Okay, have a great day, night, evening, morning.